So I got the Florida Gator 23 PEs in a few months back and I haven't had time to film this video. So today we're unboxing these bad boys and I cannot wait to show you guys all the details. So as you can see from the box right here, all black classic standard PE box, or if you want to go back about 10 years ago for the GRs, we saw similar boxes like this for a short era as well. You got your gold Jumpman in the center of the lid with the hinge lid, and then looking at the size tag, it reads Air Jordan 23 Retro P, Game Royal University Orange White, size 13, just for me. And there's no technical retail price point on this shoe because these were given to the athletes, which means this is not a shoe that you could buy at your local Foot Locker or anything like that. Now lifting open the lid, as you can see right here, you got your all over white paper with your gold 23 all throughout. And then peeling that back, you have your additional white paper that comes over the shoes. And then you got the shoe. Oh, you got the shoe. Now, before we get into all the details of this beautiful shoe, you know we got to talk about the history first. Jordan Brand announced that they were officially partnering with the Florida Gators back in December of 2017. And since then, we've been seeing some good stuff on the players. Now, the partnership officially launched with the first product in 2018-2019, and that was with the Air Jordan 4 and the debut of those. There was about 150-200 pairs in circulation, and from that point on, there was a high demand behind Florida Gator PEs. Also, if you guys want to see the entire set of all the Jordan 4s that came out in 2019, I'll have a full review video of that as well, so make sure you check that out after this one. Now in 2020, we then saw the Florida Gator Air Jordan 5s, and then in 2021, we saw the Florida Gator Air Jordan 1s, and 2022 rolled around and I was so hyped because the Florida Gator Jordan 6s came out a part of the entire 6 set, and y'all know that's my favorite model. I was so happy when I found that out. I immediately had to go get a pair ASAP. Now after that, in 2023, we then saw the Florida Gator Air Jordan 1 Low OG, which is again another great shoe. And then in 2024, we saw the Air Jordan 23 hit the streets for a bunch of schools. We saw 10 different schools get well, not announced, but new schools got announced and added to the list. We're at the point now where there's so many schools. I know 10 doesn't sound like a lot, but when it comes to these entire sets and all the college PEs that go along with it and this, that, the other, plus Oregon gets their own stuff and UNC has special stuff that's going on, there's a lot of PEs to be collecting right now. It's very, I guess, saturated, you could say, compared to before when there was like 5 or 6 different schools that had pairs that was coming out each year, and it's slowly ramped up where now the collector aspect of it, the people that are going after these, if they're spending $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6,000 per shoe, it's adding up quick. So people are being very strategic about this, and luckily that's causing the prices to go down a little bit. And again, also you got to remember the Jordan 23 is not everybody's favorite shoe, so because of that, it's at a very affordable price point compared to other college PEs. But we'll talk about that a little bit more later into the video. Let's talk about the shoes that came out this year in 2025. Now when it comes to the Florida Gator Air Jordan PE, the one thing that I cannot just get over when it comes to this entire set of new 2025 4s, they don't have any school branding on the shoe. Like, you take that big ass clunky hang tag off of the shoe and it's just like a premium Jordan 4. There's no branding on the tongue, on the inside, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the shoe the college PE. So I don't know if there was something that was rushed in that process of creating the model or what it was, but the hang tag is like the only indicator. And that's one thing that I'm like, do I want to go after these? I don't know. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. For now, let's go ahead and get into all the details. Oh wait, if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Starting with the outsole, as you can see, classic to your Air Jordan 23 bottom. You're gonna have that same type of print on the shoe, but this time it's just gonna be an all white right here, and you got your carbon fiber plate here with the translucent TPU on the top of that, and that also wraps up to the side of the foot with that orange metallic speckle behind it on the TPU all throughout the side, the front end of the toe, and then right here around the top end and on the front end of the foot as well. This is one of the details that I love about the Jordan 23s, and not only just on the PEs but the regular GRs as well. Now another clean and classic hit that we see on this pair as well, you have your premium blue tumbled leather and then your Michael Jordan signatures all throughout that area on the front end of the toe. Now going to the top end on the vamp and then in the center of the tongue, you're gonna have 2 different pieces of that white patent leather, so you can see where that stitch line is here with kind of that arrow or the V, whatever you'd like to call it. That's where the tongue attaches here. But if you notice, you have that same perforation like you see on the classic Air Jordan 23, and then behind that you have that Florida Gators orange all throughout that area. Yo, real quick, just wanted to let you guys know we're getting very close to 400,000 subscribers, so I need you guys to hit that subscribe button because we got a big giveaway coming for that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more updates. Now let's get back to the video. Now looking at the center of the tongue, you'll notice you got that Florida Gators F in the middle of that. And if you look on the back end of the tongue, you'll notice on the left foot it says 2 bits and on the right foot it says 4 bits, a part of their slogan and chant that they have. Now looking at the collar all throughout on the outside and the inside of the foot, you're gonna have that same Florida Gators orange. I always say it's like a carbon fiber look or whatever you'd like to call it. Either way, this is similar to the original Air Jordan 23 with the same type of print all throughout that area. Now looking at the inside of the sock liner, you'll notice you have an all blue sock liner with an orange Jumpman, and on the insole you'll see you have a blue pod on the front and the back end of that area. Now going to one of my favorite hits on the Jordan 23s because of the details is just insane, and then also the school branding with the crazy switch up. I don't know how they thought of this and how they executed this. You got the Florida Gators logo here all throughout the side panel on the outside of the foot, and it's kind of like stamped in, however you like to say, embossed into there. And it's got a little, and you got that hairy suede all throughout the areas that are raised up, and you can see how the suede's a little bit more hairy all throughout and kind of got more of a waxy look on it. And if you notice on the border right here all throughout the top end area, and then you have that orange stitch right here on the bottom half, and that wraps up to the back end right here on the flap. And now going to the inside of the foot, you'll notice you have that blue embroidery here with that diamond stitch, and then you have your Florida Gators F like you saw on the tongue. Same thing right here on the inside of the foot, very similar to the other college PEs from the set as well. And if you noticed, I've done reviews on the previous pairs from the past, so make sure you guys go and check those previous reviews out. And I'll also make sure once I complete this entire set, because I will complete this entire set, I'll do an entire set video for you guys and rank them all and do all them things as well in the future. So after seeing all the details of this shoe, how do you feel about these? Now this one in particular is at the top tier, I would say, when it comes to price and rarity, or whatever you'd like to call it, availability. The Florida Gator pair in particular, you don't see them too often, and they all hover just over $1,000, $1,000, $1,500, somewhere around there. Now some of the college PEs from this set are going to range anywhere from $350 to $2,500. So I would say it's kind of like in the middle of the price range, but there's not too many that are in that $2,000 price range that are in the streets right now. So again, if you're looking for a college PE to add something dope to your collection at a more affordable price, and you actually like Jordan 23s, I think this is a great time to get in and grab a pair. And if you're very patient or give good offers, but again, don't pay the market value, you can still then go in and find a pair. A lot of people were trying to sell me their Marquette 23 PEs for $500 to $600, and I ended up getting my pair for $350. All these pairs I have gotten for really good deals relative to the market price and value. So again, be patient. I promise you guys, you can get good deals. You can go in and get something that you like for your collection. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm excited to add these to the collection, especially with my Jordan 23s in particular, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 400,000 subscribers, and I cannot wait to do another giveaway for you guys for that one as well. So I'll see you guys in another one.
I would never let you down, it's in my DNA. The only choice I like to make, what I'ma wear today. I would never let you down, it's in my DNA. The only choice I like to make, what I'ma wear today. I was made for it, it's in the DNA.